So the weekend update. It's Saturday. July 23rd. As most of you know, it's been hotter than hot here in Iowa. Heat index is in the 110 range. It's 5 o'clock Saturday afternoon. We are feeding cattle. We are behind schedule on purpose. Is what we do. We knew this heat was coming. Like I said before, I don't even know where to look because it always looks like I'm looking like off screen. But we knew this heat was coming, so we started feeding cattle later and later every day. And so the last 3 or 4 days we've been feeding them at night, because that is to when cattle eat, they will digest. They eat all their feed and then they digest it, and that creates heat. So if you feed them in the morning about 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon or noon, they are in full digestion mode. So they are creating a lot of body heat, and that leads to heat stress, etc. And that's where you get your death loss from heat stress. So what we do is when it's this hot, the actual temperatures have been in the I don't know why I didn't check, but I'm guessing roughly in the mid 80s, high 80s right now. And then I know the heat indexes that I checked a couple times have been 106 to 110. So what we do is we feed them at night or in the late afternoon, and then they will be digesting this feed in the middle of the night when it's cool. The problem is we're not getting a lot of night cooling. The temperature has to get below 70 degrees for night cooling to take effect. We're probably pushing 75 to 80 degree at night. This is not common weather for us in the Midwest. We do usually get about a week or two of this type of weather about now, but in general it's not. It's always this way. So it is kind of an issue for the cattle. They are used to the heat, but not used to this extreme heat. And if they can't cool off at night, it's like if you're just sitting in an oven for 72 hours. It just keeps building and building. Knock on wood, so far we've been fine. We've had a little bit of some fat steers that are kind of ready to go to market. Some open mouth breeding yesterday. They're fine now. We've been kind of lucky now. We've been getting some showers at night, and what I tend to do, as most of you know, most of our cattle, or most of our cattle have access to buildings, so they get some shade. Actually about an hour ago, we got a little shower. We try to chase those cattle, move those cattle outside when it's raining, and it kind of cools them off. It's kind of a natural sprinkler system. Right now, at the moment, we're under a severe thunderstorm warning. So it'd be nice if it does rain, but all that usually does is create humidity and makes it worse. But it's for the next couple days. It's supposed to be still really hot. We'll do the best we can, etc. And we'll see what happens. But so far so good. We're not working any cattle. We're not doing anything with the cattle. We try to leave them all alone. We keep them bedded up and clean, and the aprons cleaned off, and keep the cattle fed. But we're feeding, like I said before, we're feeding late. That way they're digesting now, and we've kind of just gradually worked them onto a later schedule. And we're also feeding a rumen buff product. We're feeding that in the rations. It's kind of like a Pepto-Bismol or Tums or whatever you want to call it for cattle. Kind of just keeps their stomach from getting upset. But so far no problems. We've had good luck doing it this way for the last several years. So everything's been working out right. All right. So that's how we're dealing with the heat stress. We're getting some rain events every night, so it's kind of, we're like burning up during the day, but then we get like a half an inch of rain every night. So all in all, it's nothing to complain about. I like the hot weather. I don't like it for the cattle, but such is life. We do the best we can with the cattle to keep them, comfortable, etc. So anyway, thanks for watching. We'll catch you guys next time. Stay cool, those of you that are in my kind of general vicinity.